Imagine walking into a supermarket, picking up a few items and checking out in just a few seconds. It feels completely normal today. But have you ever wondered how stores identify millions of different products so quickly? The answer is something so common that most people never even notice it: the barcode. Before barcodes existed, every product in a store had to be priced and recorded by hand. Cashiers manually entered prices into the register, which took time and often led to mistakes. Managing inventory was even more difficult because store owners had no quick way to know what products were selling or what needed to be restocked. As supermarkets grew larger after World War II, this problem became more serious. The idea of a barcode was born in 1948. A graduate student named Bernard Silver overheard a supermarket executive asking a university dean if someone could create a system to automatically identify products during checkout. The dean declined, but Silver couldn't stop thinking about the challenge. He shared the idea with his friend Norman Joseph Woodland, and together they began searching for a solution. Woodland experimented with different concepts. One day, while sitting on a beach, he remembered Morse code, which uses dots and dashes to represent letters. He realized that stretching the dots and dashes into thin and thick lines could create a machine-readable pattern. This simple but brilliant idea became the foundation of the modern barcode. Their first design wasn't the rectangular barcode we know today. Instead, it was a circular pattern that looked like a bullseye. They believed this design could be scanned from any direction, making it easier for machines to read. In 1949, they filed a patent, and in 1952, it was officially granted. Although the invention was revolutionary, the technology needed to read it was still too expensive and unreliable for everyday use. For years, the idea remained mostly unused. Computers were large, expensive, and slow. Laser scanners were still under development. Without affordable technology, the barcode couldn't become practical. But as electronics improved during the 1960s and early 1970s, companies began revisiting the concept. Retailers wanted a universal system that every manufacturer and every store could use. After years of discussion and testing, the Universal Product Code, or UPC, was introduced in 1973. This standardized barcode allowed products from different companies to be scanned using the same system. The moment that changed history came on June 26, 1974. At a supermarket in Troy, Ohio, a pack of Wrigley's chewing gum became the first retail product ever scanned using a UPC barcode. The scan took only seconds, but it marked the beginning of a new era in retail. That simple pack of gum is now displayed in a museum as a symbol of one of the most important technological milestones in retail history. As barcode technology spread, its impact went beyond supermarkets. Warehouses used it to track inventory. Shipping companies used it to follow packages across countries. Hospitals used barcodes to identify patients and medications, reducing medical errors. Libraries used them to manage books efficiently. Airlines placed barcodes on boarding passes and luggage tags. Today, billions of barcode scans happen every single day around the world. The traditional barcode eventually evolved into more advanced systems. QR codes, for example, can store much more information than standard barcodes. Unlike traditional one-dimensional barcodes, QR codes can be scanned from multiple angles and can instantly open websites, display payment information, or share contact details using a smartphone. Even with newer technologies like RFID and NFC becoming more common, barcodes remain one of the cheapest, fastest, and most reliable identification systems ever created. They require very little space, cost almost nothing to print, and can be read in a fraction of a second. It's fascinating to think that an idea inspired by Morse code and developed by two determined inventors transformed the global economy. Every time a cashier scans a product, a package is tracked across the world, or a customer pays using a self-checkout machine, that small pattern of black and white lines silently does its job. The barcode may look simple, but behind those black and white lines lies a story of innovation, patience, and problem solving. It changed how businesses manage products, how stores operate, and how billions of people shop every day.